Hi guys, so I started filming this like 2 minutes ago and for some reason it keeps going really dark. I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, it's a horrible day outside, it's like grey and rainy and horrible, but anyway, I've moved my setup slightly closer to the window, so we shall see if that has made any difference. But yes, anyway, I'm going to quickly film the accent tag because I have been watching quite a few of these recently, and I've been really intrigued to actually give it a go. And I was tagged this morning by Lauren from Lauren Alice Feeling again to do this one, so I'm gonna very quickly give it a go. I think it's quite interesting actually just to see how much it can vary in the way that you pronounce certain things, even just from town to town. So to start off with, I have lived in the same town about 20 minutes outside of Glasgow for my entire life, so I haven't really moved around a lot or sort of lived in different places that would make my accent sort of shift or change. I think going to university changed it a tiny bit, just in that obviously going to school I was just with people from the local area, and then going to uni you're with people from all over Scotland, down like all over England, people from all over the world, so I think it kind of adjusts just a tiny wee bit in terms of that kind of thing. So I'm going to just get started with it and I'll read out all of the words. I've got the list of the words here, so I'm just going to read them all out and see how it goes. Okay, so the words are garage, herb, schedule. Did I say schedule or schedule? Oh my goodness. Do you know, I don't know. Schedule? I think I say schedule. Okay. Figure, jaguar, lieutenant, water, advertisement, vase, root, ballet, tomato, leisure, address, 8, buoy, aluminium, ant, wash, oil, theatre, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, sure, data, ruin, crayon, toilet, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, spitting image, strange one to throw in there, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, pajamas, and cot. So there you go. That's how me from West Central Scotland, that's how I pronounce these words. The questions are, this first one makes me laugh because I think so many people from Britain have had the exact same reaction to this question. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? I loved Lauren's answer for this. She said mindless violence, I think, mindless vandalism, which I have to agree with. We don't really do that here. I don't have a word for that because it's not something that I've ever seen anyone do. However, from watching various versions of this tag, the word TPing keeps coming up. Apparently that's a sort of American term for it. So yeah, I don't really call that anything because it's not something that I've ever really had to describe. So yeah, I don't have a word for that. What do you call gym shoes? Now, most people are saying trainers for this, so I guess I would call them trainers. There is a word that some people in my kind of neck of the woods would use, which is gutties, which I don't know if anyone actually still uses it or if I get that from sort of older generations of my family using that term, because I've used that term in my hometown at school or at university and only a couple of other people actually agreed with me that they've ever used that term, gutties. So if you use that word, do put it in the comments below and let me know. But yeah, I'm going to stick with trainers because that I think is kind of what that question refers to, so trainers. What do you say to address a group of people? I guess hello or hi or hey. I say hey quite a lot, but hello I suppose would be the most common word that I would use, I suppose. What, again, these questions are strange to me. I don't understand this. What do you call the kind of spider that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? To be perfectly honest, I don't I don't differentiate between different kinds of spiders. That, like, I live quite like next to a railway line, and so we do actually have quite a lot of spiders in my garden, and they do sometimes find their way into my house. And I'm not a massive fan of spiders. I don't really have a phobia or anything, but I would just say I just call it a spider. I don't differentiate really. I think maybe that's more like like Australian or American thing. I don't know if maybe they have more. Obviously, Australia has more varieties of sort of big spiders, so I just call them a spider. Really. What do you call your grandparents? I call my dad's parents Gran and Grandpa, and I call my mum's mum Granny. So there we go. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? I call it a trolley. I don't know, this question again is strange. What do you call it when rain falls when the sun is shining? Now, the most common answer that I've heard to this question is a rainbow, but I don't really understand why that. What do you call it when rain falls when the sun is shining? That sounds like, what do you call the rain? Really? Does it, like, you know, I'm confused by that question, because a rainbow, surely that would then be phrased, oh my goodness, I'm reading far too much into this, aren't I? Surely you would say, what do you call the thing that appears when rain falls when the sun is shining? I don't know. I'm going to say rainbow because that seems to be what quite a lot of people who've done this tag, who have watched their videos, have said, but I'm not entirely sure. What is the thing you change the TV channel with? I change it with a remote or remote control. What are the flashing lights in the car that you use to tell others that you're changing lanes or directions? They are indicators. So there we go. That is my accent tag. As I said, I've missed a question. Oh, I've just realised I've missed a question. The second question actually is, what is the bubbly, what? What is a bubbly carbonated drink called? I'm assuming that's kind of like the American kind of like soda pop kind of thing. But I just call them fizzy drinks, which is exactly what Lauren said, but I had to agree that's exactly what I just call them. So yes, there we go. That is my accent tag. I hope that you have enjoyed that, guys. I'm going to tag a couple of people in the description box to have a go at this, because I'd be really interested to see what they say. And I'm going to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!